Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Twin Mirror. Where we last left off, we had a very big plot development. First of all, our protagonists found out from some junkie kid at a camp that apparently is the town sheriff who's behind some kind of a drug ring, and it may be responsible for the deaths of many people in town, including Dennis the reporter, as well as your friend who died in a car accident, which prompted you to actually go to this small town to begin with. Okay, so pretty epic. We got to figure out what the hell's going on. But then we got into a car accident. As we got into a car accident, we went into our mind and basically told off our imaginary friend and said, go away, don't ever come back. I need to have to live in the world of reality, as harsh as it may be. I can't live with the fantasy of an imaginary friend in my head anymore. So, supposedly, your imaginary friend is gone for good, and you're just going to use reason to deduct the solution to everything for the rest of the game. All right? We don't know what happened to our Anna, our compatriot here.
You can't just leave Anna here alone.
Yeah, she's missing. We don't know what happened if she left a car or whatever. So we're trying to find that out right now because we finally just woke up. Are we supposed to go down there? That is dark as fuck and creepy. I don't know if I want to go down there. What the fuck? No, I'm going up the road. Fuck that. She can stay here. Timble Slash said they had 7 years to make the game due to them not letting PC users get day one patch until launch. Steam fully crashed. It took me 2 hours to download 3 gigs once the site was back. Yeah, it's hilarious, Timbo, because earlier today I was told on stream that people were saying that, oh, the early reviews are legit because the day one patch was included in the early review. No, it wasn't. There was another 3 gig patch everyone needed to get, and it crashed everything. So people didn't know what the fuck they were talking about, and every single review's been invalid. But let's play this game now, okay? Let's stop fucking talking about Cyberpunk and play this game. Okay. Noah Taylor just did 100 cheers. Said, good luck. Enjoy a 70 viewer host. Did I just receive a host? If so, if there's someone hosting right now, I appreciate it. Was it you, Noah Taylor, or someone else? Noah Taylor 22, and it was 100 bits, right? Very good. Shui just cheered. He said the DMCA music is only in the first 2 brain dance sequences. You'll know when you get to them. I played the first sequence. It was only 25 minutes, so I'm sure we'll only heard a couple of videos tops. Well, you know me. I only do hour clips, so probably it would just all be one video then. Yeah.
If Declan arrives, he's gonna see the car. He'll know someone is here.
Yeah, so you gotta get the shit out of here. All right. Well, someone did indeed host me.
Declan could be here already. I should be careful.
If someone did indeed host me and there's some people watching extra, welcome to the stream. I don't know how much you're going to enjoy a game that we've played 6.5 hours of a narrative of and you don't know what's going on, but it is what it is. Let's see what's going on here. Isn't this where we started? Yeah, isn't it? This is the viewpoint from the beginning of the game. Right? It sure looks like it. It is. Yeah, wow, you get to see it at night now. How the town lights up at night. Interesting. So did Anna come to this spot? Remember from earlier, this is an important spot for both of them, right? What? It's Sigurpiss says, I missed his cheer. And no, I didn't. I probably didn't read it because it was stupid. PWW says, what about $10? There's no $10. You're talking about a tip that happened 3 hours ago, not on the stream.
Pull yourself out of your days long enough to join me. You really scared me there.
It's been a lot to take in. Let's just do this. I need to clear my head.
It won't happen again. I'm here. 100%.
I hope so. I need you right now. I'm hoping this is the end of all this. One way or another. So much darkness, so fast. Nick. Dennis. I'm ready to see it end.
You don't have to stay. It's good I'm not alone. Let's look for the files.
We should get back to finding those files. Any luck yet?
I can't find them anywhere.
Didn't they say
where the dead drop was?
Yeah, there was a dead drop. That's what they're looking for.
We'll have to keep looking for it. Did you already go through that side?
I've been looking everywhere. So far, all I've found is a lot of gum under tables. Declan could be here any minute. Let's hurry it up.
This right, because Declan is coming to get the dead drop that the kid left for him. So, could it be in the emergency
Dead drop
phone?
doesn't seem to be here. Too exposed.
Too exposed, okay. Trash
This would be
can.
the classic choice, but no. Nothing.
Okay. No hiking
A
sign?
precarious path out into the dark. Not a bad metaphor for my life right now.
Bear country? The food locker, he said he left a sandwich in, right?
Rotten food. Probably too gross even for someone like Dickie.
Oh, maybe that's the sandwich he talked about leaving earlier. It's still here like 12 years
Nowhere
later.
to hide a USB stick here.
There's a nice teddy bear down there. No, so there's nothing. Oh, wait. Look at that. It's right there. It was just sitting there. Huh.
Found it.
You did? Let me see. With this, we'll be able to put Declan behind bars and
That's just
clear
a Kit
your
Kat
name.
bar, you idiot.
Come on.
Hold it there, boss.
Oh, boy.
Declan.
Now, you two just relax. We're here for the same reason. Now, all you have to do is give me what you found in that there lockbox.
You... How could you look everyone in the eye and lie to them? You went to his wake? You drank with his friends.
Yeah, it was harder than you think.
What happens now? Why kill Nick? Why become a dirty cop? Yeah.
What happened to the cop defending this town?
You don't know nothing about losing the reins. Simple things breaking so bad, they just get more out of control until... Try busting your ass for people that don't respect you for just a cop's salary. I spent years serving this town. I actually believed in what I was doing, too.
And then you murdered Nick.
Don't start thinking I enjoyed doing it. It just had to be done. It was just the same as with that drunk fool Dennis. All I wanted was to see how much he knew and get him to keep his mouth shut. Turns out he knew more than he should have.
It doesn't have to end the same way this time. There's always another option.
Almost sounds like you wising up some, Higgs. Doesn't look like you're willing to take the same fall from 2 years ago. Fuck that common good shit, right?
What about Basswood? People trusted you. You're just another criminal.
You were one of Basswood's best. People counted on you.
Don't even try to give me that. I've given enough to those two-faced hypocrites. Everybody's happy to shake my hand and say how grateful they are. But as soon as you turn around, they'll stab you in the back. Eventually, I realized that's how people are. The only thing left is to adapt. Help keep a lid on things. And if someone's got a profit, might as well be me. Nick and Dennis, that part wasn't supposed to happen. But here we are. And I'm done leaving behind loose ends.
You asshole!
She's gonna get shot. Why is he doing nothing? Why is he being such a coward? Mind Palace.
I have to think and move fast. Stay one step ahead of Declan.
So we're using the Mind Palace to solve this logic instead
If
of
I make even a
emotion.
single mistake, there are no second chances this time. He murdered Nick. He murdered Dennis, and he'll murder us. If I can predict his next moves, we might be able to get the upper hand. Who he is will tell me what he'll do.
Okay, so what do we want to do? Examine the gun.
I could try going for his gun.
Throwable rock?
Throwing a rock at his head could disorient him.
Declan came to tie up loose ends that night.
Asshole shot me with my own gun.
That's
There's a
Dennis.
good chance he took it. Still has it on him.
You need to watch out.
You're no good to anyone dead.
Take it from me.
Damn. Oh, so there's 3 options? Look, throw rock, rush to gun.
This is dangerous. I have to weigh my options carefully. No margin for error.
Seriously, the throwing a rock would be so inaccurate. The gun, even if he doesn't know how to fire a weapon, I still want to feel the gun would be more accurate than trying to pick up and throw a rock quickly. He easily could hit Anna, could completely miss, and there's no point in throwing the rock at all, right? Anna fighting Declan.
I could tackle Declan to get him off Anna.
What's that? Talk.
Muley, it's time
You give it your all.
Don't underestimate Declan.
He's stronger than he looks.
Anna's got maybe a couple of seconds tops.
Before he overpowers her,
You gotta find a way to stop him, Sam.
he'll kill you both.
That's it? It's not much help. Okay. So. Wait, what happened to the options? What should I...
Declan came to tie up loose ends.
I don't want to do this again.
Asshole.
I don't want to do that
My
again.
own gun.
Ugh.
There's a good chance he took it. Still has it on him.
You need to watch out.
Yes, I don't want to hear that again.
Anyone dead.
Take it from me.
I wanted to pick one because you got to test the options to see what happens. Here we go. So, either throw the rock, rush to the gun, rush to help Anna, or look. Alright, we have to test them all. Okay, rush to the gun. I don't want to carry it out. I want to see what would happen if we did it. Rush to help Anna. Throw a rock. I don't want to carry it out. I want to see what would happen if we did it. Like, can we simulate it? Every other time we've done this in the game, they let us simulate it. Here, they're not letting us simulate it at all, right? I don't know. Here's the thing. Throwing the rock would be the last thing I would do. There's no way that would work, okay? I would either rush to help Anna. Between the two of you, you could probably overpower him. Even if he's a trained, combatant being a cop, probably 2 versus 1, especially if you're pretty pissed off, you would probably overpower him. He doesn't have a backup weapon, hopefully. You have to hope that all he had was the gun, and the gun got tossed. So that should put you in a position of being able to overpower him, all right? Rush to the gun. I mean, if you knew how to use a gun, that would be by far the safest option. But there's a couple things. Number one, you actually don't even know if the gun is loaded, right? You have no idea if the gun is loaded. If the gun was loaded and you know how to use it, great. But he could have been just bluffing, right? He could have actually just been messing around with you and pointing the gun at you in order to mess around. So, in my opinion, okay, I don't know. I think if you pulled the gun on him, he might call your bluff. And if he has another weapon or another gun, he might pull it on you. And now you got a firefight. You don't want that. I think you got to rush and help Anna. I think that's the only option. Between the two of you, even if he has another gun, the two of you could probably overcome him together. The rock is the dumbest option, in my opinion. There's no way your rock's going to be effective at all here. The problem is they're not letting me test, right? They're not letting me test this out at all. I just have to guess. So I'm just going to rush and try to help him. I'm not going to use the weapons, okay? This is just what we're going for. All right.
This is dangerous. I have to weigh my options carefully. No margin for error.
But how do I do that?
If Anna can keep him busy a bit longer, I'll be able to close in on Declan.
It sucks they won't let me see the option.
This is dangerous. I have to weigh my options carefully.
Ugh.
No margin for error. Throwing a rock at his head could disorient him.
No. It's not gonna work. You could completely miss. Okay. What the fuck? The options disappeared. There we go.
I could grab his gun. But that would only work if Anna keeps Declan occupied.
That's right, and also, like Dennis said, that could be Dennis's gun. It could be he wanted to kill you with Dennis's gun or something. So I think the gun is the one obvious one they want you to pick because they want you to fool you. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's rush to help Anna. That's what I think, and I'm gonna do it.
If Anna can keep him busy a bit longer, I'll be able to close in on Declan.
Yeah. Here we go.
Get off!
Get down!
Oh, great. Well, that didn't work. That was complete shit. How are you supposed to know what would happen?
Declan can't see me. I have to use this to my advantage.
Great.
I should strike him on his blind side and use the element of surprise. But that'll only work if I can predict what he'll do next.
Oh my god.
Think, Sam. Anna's been shot. I need to help her
Ugh.
fast. No more mistakes, Sam.
What would Declan do next?
If I can predict Declan's next action, I'll have a chance to get the jump on him.
So it looks like there's 3 options.
You know Declan's killed 2 people already.
Put them in the dirt.
But he kills for reasons, yeah? He
He wants to destroy the evidence.
Since your girlfriend has it.
You better act fast, man.
Okay. So he's implying he's gonna go for Anna. He's not gonna look around and be safe. He's gonna go for Anna because Anna has the evidence.
Declan might attack me now.
No, I think he's gonna attack Anna. I think that Dickie has the right idea.
You don't have to fight, just leave. None of this has to ever hurt you again.
I'm done running.
Okay.
Declan might continue going after Anna.
I think that's gonna happen.
Anna's been shot. I need to help her, and fast. No more mistakes, Sam.
He also thinks you're the guy who'll cut and run. Oh, look, Joe.
That man is a monster, and he'll
Kill you and my little girl as soon as spit.
But he ain't dumb. If he uses his
This
service
gun, it'll be traced back to him.
and he's been covering his
His
tracks.
track so far.
But that's supposed to help. Right? Okay. So I can't. Here you go. Look, attack Sam, attack Anna.
If I can predict Declan's next action, I'll have a chance to get the jump on him.
This is if he's gonna attack Anna. Yup. Or attack Sam. He's gonna attack Anna. He's gonna go after the evidence. Yeah, that's it. The police gun.
Declan might go for his gun.
Rushes to the gun. Ah. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna head towards Anna, but he's gonna get the gun first. Because that's what they're implying. Dickie's implying he's gonna head towards Anna, because she's got the evidence, and Joe's implying he's gonna go get his gun. There's no way he could leave it out there. So that's what he's gonna do. Go for the gun that he dropped. Alright. So now... what do I do here? I think that's it. I picked the option. He's gonna go for the gun.
If Declan tries to get his gun, he won't see an attack from the left.
Alright. Let's do it. Fuck it. You've gotta be kidding me!
Give me the evidence. Don't make me take it from your dead body.
Here. I hope you choke on it.
Why are you not attacking him now? Again, mind. Oh my god, it's so. It's like there's no good choices. They're all shit. They're all shit
If I don't do
choices.
something, we're dead. But if I do the wrong thing,
That's so dumb.
I have to stay focused. Account for all the elements at play here.
Oh my god, that's what I've been doing, stupid.
Anna almost got shot again. I can't make any more mistakes.
Examine the option of his gun.
Rush him and try and take his gun out of the equation.
Wait, there's more people to talk to. Emergency phone? That's the dumbest option available.
I could try calling for help.
That's literally the dumbest option I've ever heard. Joan?
Anna's
She's really hurt.
That ugly yellow phone may be the only way
to get her help quickly enough.
How the fuck are you?
Not stupid. They'll
Probably keep an eye on that phone.
There's no way you make a call on the phone. He wouldn't hear you. You're 2 feet from him. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. That's why you don't listen to a little kid like that. Who's this? The fuck? This is Nick again, but it's a glitch. He's not saying anything. Look. He's not saying anything. What the hell? I'm pretty sure he's supposed to say something, else why did they even put him in the game there?
Anna's been shot. I need to help her, and fast. No more mistakes, Sam.
This is pretty dumb. Like, try to call for help or move the gun. There's no way you could call for fucking help. That's the dumbest idea. He's staring at you with a gun. How the fuck would you call for help? You have to go for the gun at this point. There's no other choice. You have to go for the gun. It's so weird that Nick is standing over here, but they won't let you talk to him, right? Oh, here we go.
You have to save Anna.
We dragged her into this mess.
I dragged her
into this mess.
If you could distract Declan, Anna might have time
to get the gun.
Aha.
Keep his eyes on you, Sam.
That's what you do. You distract him while she gets the gun. It's the only way. This is the way. This is the way. Alright, let's do it. Move the gun away.
If I can get close enough, I can stop Declan from using his gun. It's definitely risky.
That's all that's left. Do it. She's doing it. She's doing it. She did it. Nice. She killed him. Nice, it worked. I finally picked the right thing.
Hello?
That was the way.
A woman has been shot. I need an ambulance. Just hurry.
Oh, man.
Okay, good. Stay with me. You have to stay with me.
Okay.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Anna, please.
Did she die? From a wait, from a shoulder shot? That's a shoulder shot. How is she dead? What? Presence of mind. You kept Anna alive by not surrendering your opponent. Never mind. The game just spoiled itself. What kind of twist is it spoiled itself? It completely spoiled itself. Well, that was really stupid. You kept her alive. Oh, nice cliffhanger. All right, I guess I did the right thing. That's excellent.
Carrie James at 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. You heard the news today? The local cop who died in that fatal shooting last week is apparently the head of a small opioid ring right here in Basswood.
Ah.
Crazy. It's believed he used his position to bring in drugs from all over the county and that he murdered 2 people in an attempted cover-up. Good news, however, the journalist who was wounded while confronting the rogue cop was released from the
Nice.
hospital today.
We got the good ending. Good shit. That could have been bad. They could have all died. One of them could have died, but we did it. Nice.
Looks like I'm not the only one who's come to visit Anna.
Yeah, look. Multiple cars. And a police car.
Leave before I see Anna.
Likely because they're afraid, since there was this thing going on with Declan, that maybe he had other people working with him who would come after her, so it's probably police protection. That'd be my guess. That was good shit. I made the, even though it didn't go right from the get-go, still the choices led to the right outcome. So, whew, that was close. Because I heard that there are endings where everyone dies and stuff. It's a very sad ending. Very good.
Sam, hold your horses. Anna's busy with the sheriff. You should probably give him a moment or two.
Sure, Joe. How you been?
How have I been? Son,
you crazy
I
asshole.
appreciate you being here for Anna, but it don't change what happened. My girl's hurt real bad. And things could have been even worse without you. You did good.
Joe.
No, Anna told me what you did. How hard you fought. Thank you for keeping your word.
Gee, this is the good ending.
I wasn't thinking about the promise. I was just trying to get us not killed.
You succeeded. But you better not drag my daughter into any more dangerous situations, all right?
Okay. Nothing else. A final collectible out here. For no reason. What the? Wait a minute. Comfort foods.
So much stuff. Anna won't have to buy food for weeks. I guess it's their way of making her feel better.
Except you could die if you ate all that. Look at that. It's a plate of what appears to be... Is that ribs? Ribs? Some kind of a pie. I have no idea what's in the bowl. Maybe coleslaw. And then a bunch of hot dogs with the works. If you ate all that, like, you wouldn't be doing too well. You eat like maybe one of those items. It's Walter.
Walter.
Samuel, my boy. As I live and breathe. I kept meaning to call, but phones are so... impersonal. How are you holding up?
Well, let's say that I've had better weeks.
Not a hard thing to believe. You went through something terrible, but I'm glad you came out the other end. I've had a brush myself with the maker here and there.
Like a long turd, I
And
came right out the
would
other
never call
end.
them fun. Not fun at all. Life-affirming, though, definitely. Even for those close to you, it leaves a mark. Now, 2 members of my family of heart are gone. One is wounded. It might be time for me to finally hang up my saddle. The Basswood Jungle has printed its last pages.
Oh shit, he's gonna retire the newspaper?
It's making you think it's finally the right time to retire, huh?
Huh.
Believe me, it doesn't feel right one bit, but my flame has run its course. Without Nick, without Dennis.
Can't run a paper by yourself.
Nor would I want to. Well, I've taken up enough of your time.
You know, maybe
I'll leave
Declan
you
just
to the
hates
other
reporters.
guests.
Right?
Drop me a line sometime. Drop me a line.
Like, think about it. Declan murdered 2 reporters and shot a 3rd. Like, he only... he only has it out for journalists. Wow. Alright. Is this game some kind of a analogy, like a comparison to, like, game journalists are always under fire? Is that what it's supposed to be? Since it's made by game devs. They're game journalists are always... No, I'm just... Now, that's a stretch. That would be a stretch.
Where are they? Where are Dad's notebooks? The yellow legal pad ones?
You can get them later. You need to say hello to the guests who just arrived.
The yellow ones were Dad's favorites. I wanted to start using them. They've got to be here somewhere. Just give me a minute.
Don't make me say it again.
Fine. I guess it doesn't really matter. Careful, Muley. She's in one of her moods.
I'm sorry you had to see that. It was hard before, but now she's completely shut me out.
It's not surprising, given what happened. This town is no place for a teenager. Kathy, now is the time to get out of Basswood.
You don't understand. It's not that easy to leave. You've always managed to get Joan to talk to you. Any advice?
Joan is the problem. Get help with your addiction. There you go.
Kathy, when did you start taking opioids?
What? What does that have to do with...
What do you think happens if someone finds out and reports you? You could lose your job.
How dare you? You don't know anything about what I've been through.
I don't, but it doesn't change the facts. You need to get help.
Oh, and who's gonna look after Joan in the meantime? Who'll pay for the treatment, huh?
Don't you have family in the region?
Well, there is my sister down in Virginia, but
But you're not on good terms, Joan told me. Still, you don't have a choice if you intend to keep custody of her.
You've always been a cold-hearted asshole. You know that? Do her a favor and forget about us for good this time.
Wow. What a bitch.
And you make sure to push yourself. Get some fresh air. Don't let these doctors keep you cooped up for too long now. Oh, Sam, you're finally here. I was looking for you. Now, I know you've been through hell and back. I know that. If there's anything the Basswood Police Department can do for you, or even just little old me, you give me a holler, all right?
You don't
for
work
now,
for the police? What?
Well, I got some good news for you for once. We found Declan's fingerprints on Dennis's gun.
Oh, they got everything they need.
And since your testimony and Anna's corroborate Dickie's statement, no charges are going to be filed against you or Anna. It's clear self-defense. Still hard to believe a man I trusted was running a drug ring. Here.
State nervous? Reason trying to cover up her mistakes? Deduction worried about her re-election chances. You have a lot to answer for. Don't expect sympathy from me. I'll tell the full story. Huh.
You and the Basswood police have a lot to answer for. A lot.
We do. Declan pulled the wool over all of our eyes. All I can say is we're all just people. Ain't no such thing as the Basswood police. Just people entrusted with power. And Declan, as terrible as it seems he was not always a bad person. My sin is failing to see the man he became, rather than the one he once was.
You were his commanding officer. You're the only one who could have stopped him.
You're entitled to your opinion. Everyone is. Know I do my best. Well, I'd love to stay, but I'm afraid duty calls. Look after yourself, Sam.
Maybe it's time to get someone besides Granny as the sheriff, huh?
Though I guess
Just
you
saying.
always do, huh?
Maybe you should get a better person to be the sheriff. You know? A little younger. Someone who doesn't get fooled by one of the officers under her that runs a drug ring. Perhaps. Maybe. Good idea, huh? Anyway. Anna went to sit down over there. What the? It glitched. Yeah, look. The voice line isn't recorded. The fuck?
Don't waste all your time with me. My daughter will want to see you.
Yeah, the voice line's glitched. Yeah, the voice line's not recorded. Oops.
Hey, Bug.
Hey, Muley.
How are you holding up?
Fine, I guess. Well, at least that's what most people want me to say when they ask.
I'm gonna be honest.
Come on, Bug. I want to know how you feel. How you really feel.
I guess... better today than yesterday? Maybe. I still miss Dad. But finding out what happened to him... I don't know. Makes me feel a bit better. It's not bad, but it makes me feel better, right?
No, it's not bad. I feel the same way.
Hey, Muley. Are you staying around this time?
I can't stay, Bug.
Oh.
I talked to your mom. She's gonna try to do better by you.
Yeah, right. Be strong.
It won't be easy, but I know you can be strong. You have to try to work with her. She's still your mom.
I'll try. I'm gonna miss you, Muley. I'll really miss you.
Me too, Bug. I need to find Anna.
I'm gonna miss me too,
Call
Bug.
me whenever you want to. Deal?
Yeah. Deal.
How can you say me too? You're supposed to say, I will miss you too, not me too. That means he'll miss himself. You fucking idiot. Great dialogue. How's the gaping hole in your shoulder
So-
that I didn't avoid causing?
I wasn't sure you'd show up at all.
I meant to get here before, but... You look better?
Better than last week, I guess, but that's setting a low bar. It could have been even worse if you hadn't... You saved my life.
I put you at risk. We saved each other. You saved me.
You made sure I didn't get killed. I got you shot.
Yeah, but only in a part I didn't need. I'm stronger than ever. Ow. Stronger mentally. What's wrong?
I wish we'd gotten those files.
The guy who was behind it all broke his neck trying to kill us.
Mm-hmm.
Case closed.
I don't buy it. What?
There's still something missing. Something eating at me.
Real mysteries don't wrap up in nice little bows.
Maybe.
Just for once, turn your brain off.
Hmm.
So what are you gonna do next with your unshot and healthy body?
Get my life in order, finish Nick's article, find a job.
I'll finish up Nick's article. It's the least I can do for him.
It's the least we can do. We'll finish the article together.
Uh-huh. I should go.
I had a feeling you would say that. You stay out of trouble, Sam Higgs. And maybe don't wait so long to darken my doorstep again.
I guess we'll just have to see, won't we?
This guy didn't get anything together besides throw away his imaginary friend, which I really felt like it was the right choice, by the way. Wants to be left alone, feels abandoned, nothing to be done. Feels guilty, unfit to keep the paper running, about to retire. So it's giving you like a final stat on each character now. Busy with their thoughts, happy, doesn't need me. If anything, it just proves you're like not needed at all. Trying to pretend everything's alright, just as lost as her daughter. Tries to look in control, but clearly shaken by what's happened. Okay, I guess that's it. We leave. Is that the end of the game? It's like, wow, you suck. You made sure that the crime was uncovered, but now everyone feels like shit at the end of it.
Mr. Higgs, not surprised to see you here.
Oh, look who it is.
A little surprised to see you.
Just giving my well wishes to Miss Miller. You did the right thing rooting out that ruffian. The town is better for it.
Nice of you to say. It wasn't my plan. Doesn't feel good.
Right or wrong, it doesn't feel good. People got hurt.
There you go.
That may be true. Still, what you did helped everyone. Really bolstered the common good. Be proud.
You think the pharmacist was involved in some way? I don't know. Mind Palace.
Common good. I've heard that before.
Good. Common good shit, right?
I know what she'll say. Calm down. Think of the common good.
Don't understand.
It's not that easy to leave.
Has access to opioids. Hiding something. Is she afraid of someone? Works at a drugstore. A patsy. He's
Kathy,
piecing it all
could
together.
she be the supplier?
Huh.
Get out the way.
Yeah! At the beginning of the game. The shoebox. She was giving him the drugs to distribute. Oh shit, that is a twist.
Something's missing. How did Declan know I was meeting Dennis?
Heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night.
He killed Nick Dennis. Enforcer, impulsive, rash, not the mastermind of anything. Didn't see the fight.
Go check on Joan.
Who overheard me and Dennis talking? Who told Declan?
Yep.
Your barroom brawl. I'd do best to prevent you from following that other man outside.
Kathy is scared of him. He's the drugstore owner, saw the fight with Dennis.
He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
Ah.
Nick suspected a drug ring flourished after the mine closed.
Honestly, I'm afraid you'd end up like your friend. Good.
Oh, shit.
Young man, is everything all right?
I've been thinking a lot.
I was lost in thought. And I've been lost in thought a lot lately.
Oh, yes. I'm sure you have a lot to think about.
Nick never put it together. He was too close. It was you.
What exactly are you trying to say?
It wasn't enough to be a pill mill like every other two-bit pharmacy. You've been skimming. Extra boxes lost, records forged, ending up with Declan.
Nah. That is a very serious accusation. The kind that, without proof, would never hold up.
I saw Dickie picking up a box from your pharmacy. I know he was a dealer. I can draw a straight line through him. 3 people are dead. Their trails all lead back to you.
You seem to have me confused for a criminal mastermind. I'm just a small-town businessman. I go where there's opportunity. And I've helped this town. I've created jobs. I've invested.
That's right. See, it all makes sense. That's what, remember they were talking about he was going to be an angel investor at the cafe? Why would he do that? Because he's trying to build the goodwill of the town around him. And in the meantime, he's literally getting the entire town addicted on opioids and reaping the profits of this town that otherwise has nothing going for it because the mine closed. So he's enslaved the whole town to drugs behind the scenes.
I never forced anyone to do anything.
Wow.
I've only given people what they wanted. What they needed. I was here. I rolled up my sleeves and I got to work. Where were you?
I'm here now. My sleeves are rolled up and I'm getting to work. I'm not asking for you to explain. I just wanted you to know. I wanted to look you in the eye before I brought your whole world down.
Joe, Kathy, Joan.
Don't you threaten them.
I would never, but you do. Why do you think Nick never wrote his article? Never went to the police?
He never realized it was you. You killed him. What are you trying to say? Oh. He's trying to say he was in on it too. He was a druggie.
Just say whatever lies you think will save you.
Very well. If you insist. A little girl's future and a girlfriend with an aging father both cost money. People always find ways to get what they want. The question is who profits? Criminals? Mobsters? Lowlifes? Take out the middleman and a worse one slides in. Nick understood as much.
He wasn't like that. You didn't know him.
Did you? He was going to bury the story.
It doesn't matter what lies you tell. I knew who Nick really was.
If he was going to bury the story, they wouldn't have killed him.
Misguided. People rarely show their friends who they really are. What Nick did is irrelevant. What matters is what you'll be doing. If you drop this misguided effort to accuse a kindly old man of heinous acts, I promise, Kathy, Joe, and Joan will want further.
This is just how people like him stay in power, too. They're going to keep your loved ones under their thumb, and if you try to expose them, oh, well, then they're fucked, you see? He's a real piece of shit.
However, if you follow through with this foolishness. I only doubt I'd spend even a single day behind bars. I'm old. I have money and lawyers, and when I speak, people listen. But what of Nick, who took bribes, buried the truth? What will his daughter think when I have no choice but to reveal he is just another dirty reporter? And let's not forget poor Kathy, who worked directly for me. It would at least cost her her job. Isn't being a single parent hard enough? Don't throw their lives away, Sam. Learn from your mistakes.
Nope.
You can do whatever you want. I'm gonna finish what Nick started. Maybe you'll go to jail, maybe not. But people will know what you did. And they'll all know the common good never factored in. You did it all for yourself. And I'll make sure the life you've built burns for it.
And now he's probably calculating who to send to kill him, just like he did with Nick. Because I guarantee that's why they killed Nick, because Nick probably had a conscious attack. And if maybe he was originally going to bury the story, and he changed his mind at the last minute.
Got your seatbelts on, because we've got one nasty story coming up. 2 years ago, West Virginia, a small mining town loses its mind. Income plummets, unemployment skyrockets. The stage is set for an unscrupulous pharmacist to roll into town.
Yep, here it is.
2 years later, over 1 million pills were shipped to the small West Virginian town of Basswood. Many sold right here on our streets. The article by journalist Samuel Higgs goes on. Information brought to light in this article led to the investigation of Hugh Kirkland, a seemingly respectable senior, who turned out to be the mastermind behind this pill mill scheme.
So they did figure it
The
out.
Basswood Police Department is now under investigation.
Oh, shit.
How the small town of Basswood can recover from such a blow is anyone's guess. All right, time to kick up your feet on the dashboard.
So he did the right thing, even though it might have fucked over everyone in the town, and now all their lives are destroyed because of this. He still did what he felt was right because he wanted to expose the crimes for what they were. Basically now he feels like he's redeemed in the eyes of Nick, right? And that's it. Onwards and upwards. Leave for pastures new. And straight shooter. You made 60% of your decisions at your analytical self.
Times, moonlight racing from the grave, string band playing.
Right, enough of that. Can we look at stats? I wanted to see, can we look at the statistics? So I did talk to all the characters. Yeah, these are all the characters, right? %81 of people refused his dirty money. Alright, smart digging to protect the Anna. Most people did that. 53% kept the Mind Palace. Wow, a lot of people actually kept the imaginary friend though, which is pretty crazy. Okay. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna go through all of this, but that was interesting. Although I do feel like that was a start. Like, it almost feels to me like... This is pretty loud. Hold on. It feels to me kind of like that's the first step. Like, that was an interesting game, but it almost feels like it's the first step. Like, if they announced that this was going to be a series of games or a series of stories starring this guy, like, I think that would make more sense. But that felt to me like that was a developmental step in an ongoing story, especially that ending, right? The ending where basically, you know, you were able to move on, right? You said move on. So I feel like that's different. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I honestly solidly feel like that was not bad. It wasn't great. By the way, the graphics, let's talk a little bit. The graphics, nah. The frame rate was choppy as shit. The sync of the lip sync of the characters was not great. All right. But the story was good. It had a little bit of a slow start the first 1 or 2 hours, but then after that, once you find the body of Dennis, the game actually gets good, and I actually enjoyed that game a lot. I liked having the option to pick analytical versus emotional or fantasy world, whatever you want to call it. I definitely like that. But like I said, I feel unfulfilled. I feel like now that I've just beat it, that I want more. Like, there should have been a second story. He goes to another town as investigative reporter, you know, and he uses the analytical mind to solve puzzles or whatever. Like, I feel like that was an introduction to what it would be long term, rather than like a full-fledged game. I feel like it was disappointing, because now you feel like, okay, we did it. We solved his own personal agendas. Let's move on to the next thing. And there's no next thing. We don't know if they'll ever continue with this series. Will there be a Twin Mirror 2? Or will, you know what I mean? Like, unlike other Telltale, wow. Unlike other Don't Nod games, I feel like this one was a little bit underwhelming because you don't know there's going to be another episode. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're playing Life is Strange, you know that there's 5 episodes. Each episode's going to be an hour and a half to 2 hours, so you know that it'll continue. Here it's like, okay, that was it. And I feel like there could have been something completely different that happened, which is cool, like choose your own adventure kind of deal. But now we got a good ending. Like, I like that ending, but I want more. And we don't know if this will ever have a sequel. It kind of is a game that it went under the radar. No one knew this game was coming out. It had 0 advertisement. I didn't even know about it until people told me I had missed it. And I decided to play it over the weekend because I just happened to have some extra time. And I feel a little bit disappointed because I liked it now. And I want more of this character choosing to do things. And I don't know if that's going to happen now. You know, it might be the end of it. So, in summary, graphics were terrible. I think we can all agree they're choppy as hell, kind of underperforming, and the lip sync was bad. But for a choose-your-own-adventure game, the story was interesting, and the choices seemed to matter. Like, if you actually had certain relationships in the game, they probably mattered by the end. I mean, you could have definitely gotten killed or had Anna get killed at the end there if you made the wrong choices. And then at the very end, you have critical choices about when you realize at the last minute what's really going on in the town, right? So for me, I liked it. I did. Now, will there be more? If there were more, I would actually like that more. If you had the choice, oh, you chose Mind Palace. Now you go to other places and you do an investigative journalist, you solve mysteries using the Mind Palace technique. I would really enjoy that, but I don't know, it just feels to me like, sadly, it's over, and now this may be it, and that's a little disappointing to me, all right? But I did enjoy the playthrough. I hope that you guys enjoyed the playthrough. It was only about 7 hours long, which is about what it was reported, that it would be about 7 hours long. For $30, 7 hours of a narrative-based game, it's still a little on the pricey side, but I did have fun with it. So for me, it's not a bad game. It's just not a game that blew me away. I was looking for a good short narrative game, and it filled that gap, okay? So, for those of you who watched, whether you watched live on stream over the course of this weekend, and of course tonight when I finished it, or if you watched on YouTube on demand, thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the game. It was interesting they made it like that, because most of these narrative games are episodic, and this one wasn't. It was all in one go, 7 hours. And I wonder if there'll be more shorter games like this for smaller price tags. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was interesting they did it like this. And I'm curious what will happen in the future if they feel this game is successful, they do more shorter narrative-based games rather than episodic like they did with Life is Strange and Tell Me Why. Alright, thank you guys very much. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you later.